Good evening, everybody. And is it clearly visible? Hello, is it clearly visible? Okay. Audible also. Can you listen me clearly? Saswat, is it audible clearly? Okay. Asutosh, good evening. No sir means? Okay, 1 minute. Now it is clearly visible, perhaps. Okay, I have to write power series. Okay, see here. Slightly blur. Sure. Are you sure? Okay. Please wait 1 minute. 1 minute. Now perhaps it is perfect. Is not it? Now it is perfect or not? Okay, see here. You have to remember certain formulas. That means Maclaurin series. It is a special type of Taylor series, or particular case of Taylor series. That means 1 by 1 minus x. First of all, you have to remember these formulas, then only you can do the problems on power series. And this is the formula on binomials theorem, or you can write 1 minus x to the power minus 1, and the formula is summation n is equal to 0 to infinity. Can you tell me? X to the power n by factorial n. only x to the power n? Only x to the power n. And what the formula for e to the power x? Summation n is equal to 0 to infinity x to the power n by n factorial n. And what is the formula for sin x? Summation n is equal to 0 to infinity minus 1 to the power n x to the power n divided by factorial. No, it is odd. 2n plus 1 divided by 2n plus 1 factorial. Clear? And what is the formula for cos x? Summation n is equal to 0 to infinity minus 1 to the power n x to the power 2n divided by factorial of 2n. Clear? Then if we take 1 by 1 plus x, that means 1 plus x to the power minus 1. The formula will be summation n is equal to 0 to infinity minus 1 to the power n into x to the power n divided by only this one. Clear? Now, another two formulas I am giving you. Sin hx, hyperbolic function, sin hx. This is summation n is equal to 0 to infinity x to the power 2n plus 1 divided by 2n plus 1 factorial. Then cos hyperbolic x, summation n is equal to 0 to infinity x to the power 2n divided by factorial of 2n. So these formulas you should remember first of all, because these formulas you should apply these formulas directly. Okay. So after remembering these formulas, we can move. Okay. So let us see here. Now, our point is that what is the meaning of power series? First of all, you should know the power series. Power series is of the form summation n is equal to 0 to infinity an into x minus x0 to the power n. An into x minus x0 to the power n. That means a0 into x minus x0 to the power 0. That means 1 plus a1 x minus x0 to the power 1 plus a2 x minus x0 to the power 2 plus so on. It is an infinite series. This is an infinite series, and here a0, a1, a2, so on. These are the coefficients of power series. Coefficients of power series. And x0 is called the center of the power series. x0 is the center of the power series. Clear? x0 is the center, and a0, a1, a2, a3, so on, these are the coefficients of the power series. Okay, and this is an infinite series. Okay, so any series which is in this form is called a power series. And if the center is at 0, then the power series will become n is equal to 0 to infinity an into x to the power n. That means a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus so on. This is the power series whose center is at origin. Okay. Now, see here. If y is equal to summation n is equal to 0 to infinity an into x to the power n. Clear? That means a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus a3x cube and so on. Then what is y dash? Y dash means derivative of y. Can you tell me first of all, see here, the derivative a0 is 0, this will be a1 plus a2 into 2x plus a3 into 3x1. And this series can be written as summation n into an into x to the power n minus 1. And here, if you let n is equal to 0 to infinity, practically it starts from n is equal to 1. But you can write n is equal to 0 also. Okay. Now, practically it will start from 1. See here, 1, a1, x to the power 1 minus 1 is 0. So a1. But there will be no problem if you write from n is equal to 0 to infinity. Because 0 plus something, it will be same thing. That means I can write 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 something. I can write as 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus so on. I can write like this also. Okay. So for this particular series, I can write from n is equal to 0 to infinity. Then what is y double dash? Same thing, I can write n is equal to 0 to infinity. It will be n into n minus 1 because the derivative x to the n minus 1 is n minus 1 into an into x to the n minus 2. And the answer will be derivative a1 is 0, it will be 2a2 plus 6a3x plus so on. Power series that means generally it is a circle of convergence. And if this is the circle of convergence, so this is the center of the power series. And this is the radius of the power series. Clear? So this one is the center of the power series x0 and r is the radius of convergence of the power series. Clear? Satranjan Patra. It is not visible, slightly now for us it is visible, the first line. See here, the first application of the power series, and that means it is the most important application of power series is to solve the differential equation. So how to solve the differential equation by the help of power series? Okay, you can solve it by two methods. One, without the help of summation. Without the help of summation, that means taking this series. And second one, by the help of summation. First of all, today I will tell you how to solve the differential so by taking this series, not by summation. Okay, in my second class I will tell you how to take the summation to solve the differential equation. Okay. So let us say, and even the question it is given that center is given, then you should take y is equal to summation an into x minus x0 to the power n. And if it is not mentioned, center is not mentioned, only you take an into x to the power n. Okay. Simple question first of all I am giving you. Y dash is equal to y. So how to solve y dash is equal to y? By power series method. See here, y dash is equal to y. By power series method. Clear? So, see here, let y is equal to a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus a3x cube plus so on. At least 3 to 4 terms you should write. Clear? So what is y dash? This one is 0, derivative of y0 is 0. So a1 derivative of x is 1. Then this one is 2a2x because the derivative x square is 2x and the derivative of x cube is 3x square. So 3a3x square plus so on. So this one is equation 1. So putting these values, in equation 1, we get y dash. Y dash means a1 plus 2a2x plus 3a3x square plus so on is equal to y. So what is equal to y? a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus so on. So simply equate from both the sides. Equating both the sides. Very interesting thing. We have a1 is equal to a0, constant terms. First of all, you should equate the constant term. a1 is equal to a0. And remember, you should express all the coefficients in terms of a0 or in terms of a0 and a1. You cannot express in terms of a2. You should express in terms of a0 or in terms of a0 and a1. Okay, see here. a1 is equal to a0. That means we have got the value of a1. Next, coefficient of x is 2a2. Here the coefficient of x is a1. That means 2a2 is equal to a1. And what is a1? a1 is a0. So I can write a0. That means a2 is equal to a0 by 2. Clear? So I will tell you further. Now coefficient of x square is 3a3. Here the coefficient of x square is a2. And a2 is equal to a0 by 2. So 3a3, or directly I can write here a0 by 2. Now a3 is equal to, if you divide 3 here, it will become 6. a0 by 6. Now you have to generalize it. I can write this one as a0 by factorial 2 and this one as a0 by factorial 3. Is that clear to you? a1 is equal to a0, a2 is equal to a0 by factorial 2, a3 is equal to a0 by factorial 3, and similarly a4 will be a0 by factorial 4 and so on. So now we can write the solution. Okay, see here. Is there any doubt? If there is any doubt, then please ask me. Hello? If there is any doubt, then please ask me. Okay. The solution is y is equal to a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus so on. a0 and what is equal to a1? a1 is equal to a0 x. a2 is equal to a0 by factorial 2 x square plus so on. And simply take a0 common. 1 plus x plus x square by factorial 2 plus so on. And this is nothing but e to the power x. That means the answer will be a0 into e to the power x. Clear? So this is the solution of the given differential equation. Do you understand or not? Hello? So is it clear or not? Okay. Another question. Y dash is equal to 2xy. This problem I am going to solve it. Okay. See here. Same procedure. Let y is equal to a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus a3x cube plus so on be the solution of 1. So what is y dash? It is a1 plus 2a2x, simply differentiating m, 3a3x square plus so on. So putting in 1, putting these values in equation 1, simply put the values a1 plus 2a2x plus 3a3x square plus so on is equal to 2x into y. Here y is a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus so on. It implies a1 plus 2a2 plus 3a3x square plus so on is equal to, if we multiply 2x into 2a0x plus 2a1x square plus 2a2x cube plus so on. So equating both the sides, equating both sides, we get, in this side there is no constant. Here constant is a1, that means a1 is equal to 0. Clear? Sorry, there are two constants. a1, no. 2a2x is there. a1 is equal to 0. Then, what is the coefficient of x? Here the coefficient of x is 2a2. Here the coefficient of x is 2a2, 2a0. So 2a2 is equal to 2a0. So 2 to cancel out. So a2 is equal to a0 over. Then coefficient of x square 3a3. Here the coefficient of x square is 2a1 and a1 is 0. So that means 3a3 is equal to 0. Implies a3 is equal to 0. Clear? Then if we take the next coefficient, it will be 3a3, 4a4, 4a4. 4a4, it will be equal to 2a2. 2 to cancel out. a4 is equal to a2 by 2. a2 by 2. And a2 is equal to a0. So a0 by factorial 2. a4. Now, let us write the solution. That means the all coefficients will be 0. a1, a3, a5. These are will become 0. Now a0 as it is, a1 is equal to 0, a2 is equal to a0, that means a0x square, then a3 is 0, then the next term a4 is a0 by factorial 2 x to the 4 plus so on, and simply take a0 common, 1 plus x square plus x to the 4 by factorial 2 plus so on. Can you tell me what is this series? Which series is this? That means whose expansion is this one? Who can tell me? Whose expansion is this one? Who can tell me? were x square. Okay, Soil has done it. It were x square. Okay. Is it clear or not? Hello? Whether this method is clear or not? Simply you will take y is equal to a0 into a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus a3x square and so on, and find out y dash, and if it is second order differential solution, then you have to find out y double dash, then put these values in the given equation, then equate the coefficients from both the sides, then find the value of a0, a1, a2, a3 so on, and put the value in the y. Important thing is that you have to equate perfectly from both the sides. And already it is known, you have to find out the derivative. Derivative of x square is known, x cube is known, x to the 4 is known. So you can find out first derivative and second derivative also. So after finding the derivatives, you have to put these values in y. Okay, that means after finding the derivative, you can put these values in the given equation and then equate both the sides. Then find the values of the coefficients, and then you want to put the coefficients in the value of y, so that you can get the solution. No one is answering perfectly. Whether it is clear or not, you are not answering. So see here, how to know the last step, this one. I am telling you. The formula for integral x, first of all, 1 by 1 minus x, it is 1 plus x square plus x cube plus so on. Clear? So the formula for integral x is 1 plus x by 1 factorial plus x square by factorial 2 plus x cube by factorial 3 plus so on. That means the power and denominator are same. 1 by 1 factorial, 2 by 2 factorial, 3 by 3 factorial, 4 by 4 factorial and so on. Is that clear to you or not? Yes, it can solve any degree, any order. Any degree, any order. That's the most important application of power series. Clear? So see here. And the formula for sin x it is 1 minus x minus x cube by factorial 3 plus x to the 5 by factorial 5 minus x to the 7 by factorial 7 plus so on. See here, very interesting. Power 1 by 1 factorial, power 3 by factorial 3, power 5 by factorial 5, power 7 by factorial 7 and so on. And you are taking the odd powers. X to the 1, x to the 3, x to the 5, x to the 7 and so on. And you are taking the alternate sign. Plus, minus, plus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus. It will start from positive. In sign, all powers are there and alternate signs should be there. In case of cos, it is 1 plus x square by factorial 2, x square minus, this is plus, x to the 4 by factorial 4, x to the 6 by factorial 6, plus so on. Only even powers you are taking, x to the 0, x to the 2, x to the 4, x to the 6 and so on. And 2 by factorial 2, 4 by factorial 4, 6 by factorial 6, 0 by factorial 0 and so on. Alternate sign, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, so on. Clear? And similarly, sin hyperbolic s, sin hyperbolic x will be x plus x cube by factorial 3 plus x to the 5 by factorial 5 plus x to the 7 by factorial 7 plus so on. All these are same to same, both are same, but here alternate signs are there, here all are positive. Same thing also for cos hx. Same answer, but all are positive, all are positive. Is that clear to you or not? But condition is that in all these cases, the power and the denominator term, they are same. 1 by factorial 1, 2 by factorial 2, 3 by factorial 3, 7 by factorial 7, 5 by factorial 5, 3 by factorial 3, 2 by factorial 2, 4 by factorial 4, 6 by factorial 6, and so on. Clear? So, if there are consecutive powers 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, then all are positive, then it is e to the x. And the alternate sign will be there, then it will be e to the minus x. And if all powers are taken and alternate sign, then it is sin x. If even powers are taken, alternate signs are there, it is cos x. And if even power and all are positive, then cos hx. All power, all are positive, then it is sin hx. Now we can do it. Yes or no? Can you do it or not? Hello? Now you can do these problems or not? So, in this video, I'll give some questions, and that too from Erwin Krasing. It is specially recommended for Btech and BSc. Clear? And from that book, I will give you questions and try to solve the questions. And if there will be any problem, then you can ask me in the next class. Okay. Is that clear to you or not? Okay, try to do the problems, then if there will be any problem, then you can ask me in the next class. Okay? Okay, thank you.